Right, here we are. I'm Abs of October Red, and I'm joined by Matchroom's new signing. New signing, but not a new fighter, Josh Padley. Welcome to the channel. It's an absolute pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, pleasure to be on. Thank you very much.
Talk to us a little bit about you being in this gym, because first of all, I didn't know that you was trained out of here.
I'm not trained out of here. I've just come for the media workout today. Obviously,
talk to us about where you trained out of then.
Trained out of Steppy Bulls. Main trainer's Jason Cunningham. So a very experienced guy in the ring. Been with him just prior to the Chamberlain fight now, so enjoying it. This will be the third fight over at that gym now, so all good.
I'll tell you something. When I first saw you, it was obviously on the Dubois Anthony Joshua card last year, and it was the press conference. You caught my eye because your confidence at the press conference. Because I was thinking, I haven't seen you before. You haven't come to my attention. I thought, I've got a sneaky feeling about this guy. There's something about him. It's like he's got that hunger to win. And then obviously talk us through what happened that night, for those that can remember, because I was sat by your fans and they were screaming. They were saying, he's going to win, he's going to win. And when you did, they were so emotional. So shout out to your fans as well.
Yeah. Like I say, I took quite a few to Wembley when we boxed over there, and I think we were on 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so it was an early one. But no, that was my opportunity to announce myself. Obviously the Wembley one, everybody wrote me off on that one, and I weren't meant to win it. But we knew what we were capable of, and obviously what I'd been training for all these years. So I went and grabbed that opportunity, and look what's come off of the back of it. So it's a good one.
Short notice fights at the last minute. We go into your second fight, obviously against Shakur Stevenson. You know what? You did a lot better than a lot of people thought you would. You were in there and you were frustrated with yourself, but it's your words. Talk to us about the opportunity, everything that came up around that fight, until you obviously got in the ring.
Yeah, obviously world title shot, 3-weight world champion. You're going to jump through every hoop. Well, you'd hope that
some fighters.
Yeah, well, you'd hope that most fighters would jump through every hoop that they could get. Obviously, like I say, world title shot. Not many people even get an opportunity like that, especially someone like me that's wasn't signed to a major promotional deal or anything at the time. So, like I say, we did everything in his power to make it happen. Sold ourselves short a little bit on the notice side of things before days, but like I say, it's paid off in the end. Glad we rolled the dice on it, and now I'm a Matchroom fighter. Everything's going well, yeah. It's
been an absolute crazy journey, but you've got to thank Riyadh Season for it, because that's the organisation. Obviously, you've got Spencer Brown, you've got obviously the promoters there, Eddie Hearn, you've got Frank Warren. But that's what's put you there in the limelight for all of you, for all of us to see, for you to catch the eye of the fans and of the media. What has your experience been like?
Yeah, like I say, you always hear the rumours of the Riyadh season, the winner stays on sort of thing. But that weren't the case for me. And then, like I say, long and behold, it was the case in the end, because we didn't really have much news since the Chamberlain fight. Sort of went quiet, and then long and behold, Turkey actually obviously got presented a couple of names. Eddie was saying my name got mentioned, and he says, where do I know Josh Padley from? And he says, obviously from the Wembley card, the Chamberlain opportunity. He says, get Josh Padley. So there were a few people, obviously I think Shakur's team, Turkey himself, and all wanted me, so it made sense. And then winner did stay on, and I got my opportunity on another Riyadh season. So
what was it like to get that call though? Like you said, it went a bit quiet. You know, you've got your win, you're like sitting there thinking, okay, I'm not signed, what's happening next? What was it like when you got notified about that fight? Yeah. 4 days notice, talk to us. We want to know, because I was excited for you.
Like I say, been to work that day, normal, put the tea in the oven ready just to chill out.
Put the tea in the oven?
Yeah, and then the phone rang 6 o'clock, and phone call that you don't think you're going to get, world title opportunity, can you be in Riyadh this Saturday? It was like, what? The few hoops to jump through, which, like I say, we did everything we could, and it were a bit of a, is this actually going to come off moment?
Too good to be true?
Yeah, and it's like, is this... Got team on, and like I say, long and behold, about 10:20 that night, it was, yes, if you can make tomorrow work with the check weight and stuff, you'll be on a plane tomorrow, which we did. And
so how important is it to stay in the gym then? Like you said, if you make check weight tomorrow, that's 6 quid's in for you. You did look really fit, and that's one of the things I think a lot of us commented on. It's like, he stays ready, he's fight ready. Talk to us about the importance of that, and clearly how it's paid off for you.
Yeah, obviously I stay ready to a certain degree. You can't be fight conditioned all the time, which is obviously what the body shots did. But that's when you pick up your injuries if you're constantly at that peak. But like I say, that shape, I'm like that all the time, just in case that opportunity does come. And like I say, you got to live the life, and if you want to be a top level athlete, you got to live like one. So that's the mindset I have going into stuff.
Stood opposite Shakur, then, like you said, you know who he is, you know his pedigree, you know he's got the belts. What was it like being stood opposite a champion, saying to yourself, I've got a chance here? What was that like?
There were a few moments that I'd put in like a group chat with lads, like, is this real? Is it actually happening? And like pinch myself moments.
Yeah. Make sure you come in so you're on camera.
Yeah, there were a few, like I say, a few moments that were like, is this actually happening? That I'm like when we were out in there and like, getting like a A-star celebrity almost. It were what an experience it was. But yeah, we did what we could. Give a good account for myself, and like I say, a lot of people, well, loads and loads of people have got behind me since it. So
yeah, definitely, I'm definitely one of them as well. So when you're in the ring with Shakur, the first bell goes, it's going through your mind at that point in time.
Trying to figure him out, which is obviously a big task to do given his pedigree. First couple of rounds, I felt like it wasn't too bad. And when it were like fourth round or something, he started tagging me to the head, which weren't having masses of effects to me. And he were wincing because he's got bad hands. And then I could hear his coach saying, Shaq, go to the body. And then obviously he started going to the body, we're down then, and then the conditioning come into the play with myself, which obviously weren't to what I would have liked it to be. But and then he started running away with it. But being in there with him, like you say, his accuracy and his timing and that was the best I've been in with anybody.
But now your opponent they're going to be in there with you.
Yeah, that's it.
Because that's how you've built up your reputation. So then moving from that, I mean, it's such a whirlwind journey for you from October until April. It's been an absolute whirlwind. So then you get the call from Matchroom and it's like, you know what? We want to invest in you. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, we had a one-fight deal in the contract anyway before we went out there, because we knew we were selling ourselves a little bit short out there. So we thought I'd worked hard to get them world rankings that I had, and we didn't want to just compromise that position and be kicked to the curb. So we sort of thought we'll have a one-fight deal, and they said, yeah, that's not a problem. Long and behold, that Monday when we got back, Eddie said, I know you've got a one-fight deal. He rang me himself and said, but how would you like a 3-fight deal, which were music to my ears then. So got Matchroom in my corner now. I can take the experience from the Shakur fight, progress that forward in my career and picking up some belts, which, like I say, it's just been announced today, WBA International Strap, 19th of April.
19th of April. So fill us in, because I was driving on the motorway when that announcement came out. So fill us in. What is that announcement? Because you know you're not supposed to use your phone on the motorway. No, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Sorry.
Yeah, straight back in there. Another undefeated fighter. So it'll be my 5th undefeated fighter that I'm facing now. Another southpaw.
And it's soon.
Yeah.
It's soon.
Yeah. Like I say, we got straight back into camp the Monday back from the Stevenson fight, but get back to winning ways.
So the 19th of April, where are you fighting?
Sheffield Cannon Arena.
Okay. And are you at the top of the bill?
Dalton top. It's Dalton undercard.
So it's the Dalton undercard.
Yeah, it's a Dalton undercard. But like I say, 10 round title fight.
There's so many fights in April. I've lost the plot on where they all are. But yeah, Dalton Smith, head of the card, and now you're on it. What a week, what a year, what a few months it's been for you. Listen, I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
You're doing a lot for your city. Like I said, I was sat next to your fans that were screaming. Like, I didn't believe that you had so many fans that came to that fight that night, but it's good to see that you've got that support, because they'll follow you, win, lose or draw, and that's what we want to see.
That's it.
So listen, thank you for your time.
No, April
the 19th. Get there, get your tickets, support him. He's one to watch.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
People say I'm toxic, and honestly, I don't care.